Hi everybody, and welcome back to Beetlenees Plays, and I'm back on Elite Dangerous Odyssey, which, as I was saying in my last video, if you've not seen it, so go and check it out. I'm back into this game since I've got back onto GeForce now, and loving it. Yeah, I think it's looking great, and really enjoying being able to get out the ship and what have you. So we're going to carry on from where we left off last time. So we'd done the tutorial, and I am going to have a look at making a few £1,000,000. Now I've been reliably informed by a mate that if I do a certain job, then I will be able to earn quite a few £1,000,000, which is a good starting point really for a new commander. So what I am going to do is disembark, and I'm going to head off to the what they call it, where all the jobs, all the shops, I meant to say, all the shops and the stores and things like that, the bar and everything like that. So let's head off up into here, concourse as they want to call it. It's fine with me. And the first thing I need to do is go to, and I can't remember where I'd seen it. It's where you get your suits from. So is that downstairs?
What brings you here, Commander?
Can't really remember. Let's go and check it out. Pioneer supplies, is that it? It's quite possibly this one.
Weapons, upgrades, whatever you
Dorothy.
want. I've
Right,
got
okay.
it. You don't want to be caught unprepared.
So let's browse your stock. Okay, yeah, so we can get our suits. So we've got 250,000 credits, and I'm hoping to increase that to quite a bit more if all goes right. Well, so I need this Artemis suit, which is the Explorer suit, basically. So I've been having a little look around the game and what have you. So this Dominator suit seems to be the general kind of one for fighting and combat and stuff. The Maverick one is for scavenging and going to sort of go to crash sites, say for example, and get some stuff. It gives you the tools available as well, the arc cutter and what have you, the profile analyzer, etc. But it's the Artemis suit we want here, which is it's got energy link, profile analyzer, genetic sampler, and that's the important one apparently on this suit for what we want to do. So let's go ahead and purchase that. Yeah, let's confirm. Yeah, okay.
Well, the Artemis is the perfect choice of suit. Genetic sampler a standard, and all the air capacity you could want to breathe. Oh, and don't forget to equip that suit into a loadout.
Right, I just had to change, I had to stop the video there for a moment because my headset wasn't working correctly, so hopefully I've got it working correctly now. I had got the sound coming out of my TV, so I don't know how that's affected the first part of the video, but hopefully not too bad, and we should be good to go from now on. By the way, if you are enjoying the video, please give it a big thumbs up, please subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell.
From someone who knows their stuff,
and
look no further.
I have a Discord channel as well, which I'll put a link in the description. So that's got all that out of the way. So right, I've got my suit, and I don't think I'm actually wearing it at the moment. So what we have to do is go to one of these terminals and actually go into the loadout and change into that suit. So we need to create a new loadout and select base suit, and I need to select my Artemis suit, apply it, and we'll just save the loadout for now, and that should have sorted that out. We'll just call it loadout 1 for now. Okay, so we yes, use loadout. So that should have sorted that out. Let's yeah, our picture looks like it should. So I mean, I think we can, from what I've gathered, we can do that on the ship, to be honest. So so that's that. Right, we need to get back to our little ship, little sidewinder. And of course, at the moment, we can't afford a lot of stuff because we've just spent 150,000 on a suit and we've only got 100 left. So, what I'm hoping, as I said, by the end of this particular, well, I say mission, it's not a kind of, it's not a mission I'm doing for somebody else. It's just something that you can kind of do in your open play. So, oh, I've got my new paint job on the ship, by the way. You get given a paint job, which for me, in actual fact, is a nice one because I do like orange and black colour schemes. I really do. So, yeah, quite liking that actually. And that's a free one you get when you first start, apparently. So I've applied that. Let's get on board. Now, where we need to go is we can open the system map. Oh, no, not that one. Don't want system map. Yeah. Oh, am I the wrong one, aren't I? That's why. Right, so where we need to go, apparently, is a planet that has an atmosphere. But it needs to be one of these pink ones, I think. So now I don't know. I'm assuming that kind of faded blue ring, the inner blue circle around the planet, is the atmosphere. So that's what I'm assuming that is. Because I was told that I need to look for a pink planet with the atmosphere around it, and I know not all planets have atmosphere, so I'm assuming that it's one of these down here. So I am going to choose this one. Don't ask me why, but I will do that, and we hold in to set that as our target, and I'm assuming that's done, is it? And then if we auto launch, absolutely love this game. And by the way, you know, I am playing this on GeForce now, so I know the support for consoles was stopped over a year ago now. I'm just wondering what that message was. Thought we were going to read something out for a moment. But yeah, the support for consoles was stopped over a year ago, and it's a real shame for console players, as it was for me. I used to play on my PlayStation 4. But using this GeForce Now service, absolutely brilliant, absolutely fantastic. It works really well. So yeah, looking forward to doing more of Elite Dangerous on it. So I mean, they do have a free tier, so you've only got to buy your game on say Steam and open a GeForce Now account. You do get a free hour at 1080p. Right, you have to queue for a couple of minutes sometimes to get on, but yeah, it's a way of getting into Elite Dangerous again if you miss the game or if you want to start afresh. So so there you go, give it a try. Right, so what I'm wanting now is wanted to know where our is that the one we're going to there? Right, okay, so let's head off for that then. So we've got clear of mass lock, so we should be able to get our frame shift drive working now.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
And as we start escaping the planet's gravity, we should start to speed up somewhat. But yeah, absolutely, I've loved this game in my time in the past. I thought it was an absolutely brilliant game. And it was a real shame that it had to sadly leave the consoles, but you know, it is as it is. So I just need to be careful here that I'm not approaching too quickly. So just in case anybody hasn't had the game before, when you enter your frame shift drive, you need to be very, very careful that you don't overshoot your target, or indeed crash into it even. But we're over a day away yet, so we've no problem at the moment. But yeah, it is very easy to overshoot it. I mean, you know, it's not a massive problem. You just have to turn around and come back again. But if you can avoid doing it, then that's what we need to do. And we need to try and get it down to about under 10 seconds. So round about 7. A lot of people say 7. I like to keep it just a little bit above that, really. So between 7 and 10 seconds is what you're trying to keep that that bottom time where it says hip 97950. That one that's ticking down. You're trying to keep that below the 10-second mark, but not lower than 7. So let's just keep an eye on that. And all you're doing is you're reducing your power, your throttle. Which I'm playing it on an Xbox controller, by the way, because that's how I like to play the games. So just watching that time, it's down to 20 seconds now, starting to speed up a little bit. I'm just going to start reducing the speed a little bit. Just alter our course slightly. And now start to bring that speed down a bit more. So we're at 9 seconds now. If it goes to 8, I'm going to reduce it even more. Yeah, just going to bring it down a tad more. And just take it back up a little bit. So it's just a bit of a balancing act. I'll also put some what's actually happened there? My controller is messing about now. Oh, there we go. We've got it back again. Seem to lose contact for some strange reason. The Bluetooth on the controller. I'm sure the batteries are fine. I only changed them yesterday. So yeah, I don't know what happened there. There's certainly some odd things going off, I have to say. Very strange. Now what I want to do is get over to the sunnier side. I don't want to be in the shade. And basically what I'm looking for is a nice kind of pinkish area that will enable me to look for some of these
Orbital
plants
flight
which I want. This something not right here at all. The controller just doesn't seem to be working correctly at all. I'm having some right problems today. I really am. I'm basically looking for some plants which will start to show up as we get a little bit closer. All being well. So somewhere around here, but not seeing anything around here though. This is the only problem, unless we need to get a little bit closer. Let's get down a little closer. What height are we at? We're at 3 kilometers just over. I mean, of course, it may be a case where there aren't any plants around this particular area, which will be a bit of a bind, but what are we at now? 1.5 kilometers. I thought something would have been in view by now, if I'm honest. Not really seeing any plants, are we? There's not a lot around here at all. So, don't know. Oh, what's that there? There is something there, isn't there, actually? Well, there's just not an awful lot. Need a few more. Let's just try further over here. I want to get to a place where there's quite a few of them. And there just wasn't an awful lot over there. Oh, there's a few there though. Let's just have a look. Yeah, there are a few around here. There are a few. Let's give it a go. So, let's just land here.
Landing gear deployed.
And we're down. Right, okay. So what we need to do is we need to get we need to get 3 scans of the same type from what my good mate was saying. So let's just see if we can get into. In fact, actually, I wanted the. I didn't want to fully get out. I wanted the scarab. Let's get back in again. I'm having some big issues here, Harry. I'm not even touching the controller there, and I'm just getting drift all the time. Can't understand it, guys. Something really weird happening here. Don't often have issues like this. It's very weird. Right, let's deploy that. That's what we want.
Low gravity warning.
Okay, so I want to get to some of these plants, and from what you were saying, is you need to get 500 meters away from each scan or something. So we'll scan these just here. We'll disembark. And we need our scan mode. Let's try that. And why is that not working? That's profile cloning, isn't it? Have I got the right tool? Oh, sample mode. That's what I want. That's the one. Okay, so Tupus campagnibus, whatever it was. Yeah, and it says at the top right there, so partial sample obtained, 1 of 3. Right, okay. So now I need to drive somewhere else, and we need to get some more of those samples. So let's get back in the scarab. And let's go and drive somewhere else. So, I mean, to be honest, don't know where to go. So let's go this way. And there are some small plants there as well, which we can collect. Those as well. We just want different types. So if we concentrate on these tree-like ones first of all. So let's disembark. Let's go and scan these. Hopefully we're far enough away. Insufficient genetic diversity. So... I wonder if... I bet we haven't travelled far enough away then. I bet we need to go further. So let's travel... There's another tree up there, so let's have a look up here. Let's see if this one will work. Okay. So let's get our tool out. It's still saying insufficient genetic diversity, so we still can't scan it. I would have thought I was far enough away now. So it looks like you have to go quite a way away then. So we just have to keep going. What about these guys over here? Right, that's worked. Okay, so you do need to drive quite a way away then. Yep, that's got R2 of 3. Right, that's brilliant. Okay, so let's get back in. And what we'll do is we will perhaps turn this way. And let's go and have a look over here. Careful not to go too fast. Well, that's something we could perhaps get us as well. These that green looking rock there is perhaps something we can get. So I'm not going to bother with those because I think they'll be too close. I'm just going to go a little bit further. Now, I've not noticed anything else. I mean, there's a little plant there, isn't there? I haven't noticed anything apart from these trees, the little plants and the rocks as yet. They all seem to be... There only seems to be, at the moment, 3 types. Is all I'm seeing. Luckily, though, at this site here... We can scan some of these small plants as well. So, yeah, that's brilliant. Right, okay. Okay, so we've got those samples. That's brilliant. Right, so while we're here, we can scan this grass. So let's go by the grass now then. I'm calling it grass. It may not be grass, but... Right, so we've got 1 of 3 for that. And I think the way you do this is that you have to do all 3 of the same type at the same time. You can't swap and change it. So you have to scan the 3 times. You can't scan 1 of 1 and then 1 of a different type and then go back to the first one again. It's because it all has to go into that canister, from what I gather. So if you see any... oh, nearly lost it then. Take it steady, Beetle. Next bit of grass we come to, I will take a sample and hopefully it will work. Is that some up ahead there? Yep, we have got some here. She's good. Okay, let's go and take one of these. That's good, we've got 2 or 3 of that. Let's get back in. Now, I've no idea where our ship is, I'll be honest. I think that's that tag is where the ship is, isn't it? So let's start heading back towards the ship. I know we can... in fact, actually, I've not tried that. How do we actually call the ship? Because I can't remember that, if I'm honest. How do we call the ship? Can't remember how to do that. It says move to ship. So I know you could put it in the air though, couldn't you? So perhaps we had to... Perhaps we're too far away. Perhaps we... or do we dismiss it?
Ship dismissed.
Ah, right, okay. So then we should be able to recall it. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So we'll just keep making left turns anyway, and just basically going around in circles, I suppose, aren't we? Of a sort. So we're wanting more grass, more grass. Getting any at the moment. There's not a lot up here at all, is there? I thought that pile of rocks was some then, for a minute, but not so. There are some trees over here, so I wonder if there's going to be some grass as well. We shall find out. No. There isn't any. Come on, grass, where are you? And of course, as I said earlier, the problem is there's another one of those green rocks there. Look. As I said earlier, you've got to get 3 of the same. So I can't scan anything else until I've got 3 of these grass scans. I can't believe how can't find any grass now. There were loads back there as well, wasn't there? No, still no grass. Can't believe it. Is this some here? Ah, right, okay. So hopefully this should be our 3. Yeah, I know I'm not bothering with the handbrake, but hopefully it stays there when we get out. Right, okay, let's see if we can scan this then. Should be far enough away from the last lot. Right, so that's that data obtained. That's good. Okay, back in the ship. Oh, actually, before we get back in the ship, there are some of these here, aren't there? So that means we can get some of these as well. Right, so that's one of 3 of those. And let's just keep driving then. Don't want to go too high up any hills, if I'm honest. I don't know why. We could have a look, see what's over here. But I'm just wondering whether these this flora, if you like, is more down in the lowlands as opposed to up high. What's that one over there? Is that one over there? Oh, I thought I saw one that looked greenish. Ah, we have one here. So let's go and scan that one. I'm hoping this works, guys. Really am. After all this work we're putting in. So this is the second scan of these rocky looking things. Okay, that's 2 of 3 of those. And I just want to see, yeah, how do we get our spaceship back from the suit, in actual fact, from being out of the scarab? Surely there's a way of calling the ship back. Contacts? No. Navigation? No. Transactions, contacts, Apex shuttle. Alright, so you can book. Right, okay. You can book a shuttle from where we are. Contacts, Apex shuttle. Oh, recall ship. Yes, so we have got that. Right, that's good to know, because I didn't know that. Okay, so we want one more sample. One more sample. Let's head for that ridge over there, and we'll drop down. Well, actually, we may not need to drop down the other side. It's probably far enough, I would think. But certainly towards the top of that ridge is where we need to be scanning our third rock, for want of a better description or term. Oh. I've not actually tried well, that's the turret, isn't it? How do you actually go up in the air? I can't remember. It's not that. Oh, that's it. That's the one. It's on the B button. Okay. As I said in my last video, well, the beginning of this one as well, I've not been on this for years, so this is really only the second go, full go I've had. I've played about with it a little bit here and there, but not done anything substantial like this since Odyssey's been out. Right, we want one more of these rocky-looking things. Don't think that's one, is it? Oh, is that one up ahead? I think we've got our third one, guys. Hopefully we've travelled far enough away. I was just looking, actually. There is something else there as well, isn't there? It's like a pool of something there. But I've not seen that before. Let's go and get our third sample of this. Okay, that's that one. Right. So what is this? Ah, it's a bacterium. So actually, yeah, we could actually look for some more of that as well. Come on, let's just have a little drive around and see how we go. And I've scanned 3 things in now, so let's just see how this goes, because it's the first time I've actually seen any of that, so I'm not going to spend too much time looking for any more, because we've got 3 as it is, 3 samples. But let's just see how easy it is to find that bacterium. If I can find one more relatively quickly, then I will look for a third. The problem with that is it's because it's quite low to the ground, isn't it? It's quite difficult to see. I only happened to see that one because I got out to do that last sample. It'd be a shame not to get more of this bacterium, though. I don't even know if there's any, you know, it was near one of those rocks, wasn't it? So whether you find it near those rocks, I don't know, or is it just totally random? We'll have a look at these rocks, see if there's any bacterium nearby. So I'm not seeing any. We Might have been a bit lucky with that one. It seems like that one's a little bit of a rarer commodity, really. Because I've not seeing any more at all of that stuff. Oh, what a shame. It would have been nice to have found 2 more of those. So we could take that back as well. Because I thought initially there was only 3 different types of flora. Because I said at the time, didn't I, that I'd only seen 3, and perhaps there are only 3, but then I found that bacterium, and that obviously means that there are more than the 3. But I just can't find any more of it. How frustrating. Very frustrating. I'm kind of tempted in a way to actually get out and have a run around, but you would think you'd see it from within the scarab if there was any available. There's nothing around here. Obviously, it doesn't appear where the trees are, does it? And it doesn't seem to have any connection at all to the rocks even, or anything like that. It looks like it's fairly rare. Oh, we've got one here though. No, we've got one here. Ah. Let's get that right. Okay. Right, that's got 2. Okay. Let's get far enough away. Oh, actually, what was that? Let me just go back to that. That was actually not far away from some trees, wasn't it? Again, yeah, it's here, isn't it? I don't know whether it's any relevance or not. Well, let's carry on going this way anyway. I mean, there's some trees here. So it wasn't that difficult to spot, actually, once... I'm going to say once you'd seen it, but obviously it's not difficult to spot once you've seen it, but... Having seen it again, though, it's not that. That's really what I mean to say. It's not that difficult to spot. Oh, let's hope, guys, we can get a 3rd one, because that's 4 samples we've got then, and hopefully we should be able to make a fair old bit. And of course, you know, we don't know, do we? We could be passing some either side of us or whatever. You just don't know. You know, you could be going left, right, or do you just keep going straight ahead? Zigzag, I suppose, because it was quite prominent. Once I'd spotted it, it was quite prominent. Just a big grey mass. It's like almost like a mud pool to look at it. But yeah, it's obviously a lot rarer than the other types. Definitely. Let's go have a look over here. I don't know whether rocks have any bearing on it at all. I'm kind of trying different things, or is it just found in the sand? No, I can't see it being where rocks are. Ah! Oh! We have our third sample! So yeah, there is some growing on the rock here, so I don't know whether that's got any relevance or what, but right, bacterium oasis. We have that. Right, okay. That's what I'm going to leave it as. Let's get back into our vehicle. And let's get the ship back here.
Ship recalled.
Hopefully, it's not going to have a problem landing around here. I can hear it. Ah, he's there. Now I'll have to remember how to board the scarab back onto the ship, because I can't really remember much about that either. I say it's a few years since I've been on this. I think you come in from the back. Just take it steady. He's actually pulled up in a nice little hollow there, which means we can get underneath, which is good. Yeah, we've got our board ship. Brilliant. So we now need to go back to Chamberlain's Rest, don't we? So let's get our panel. Let's find Chamberlain's Rest. There we go. And lock and super cruise. That's what we'll do.
Cannot comply.
Oh, can we not? Why not? Is it because we've not taken off yet? Perhaps we've got to take off first, have we? Right, it says hold RS to launch, but I'm not launching. Why am I not launching? That doesn't. That's not working at all. Why is that not working? How peculiar. Can't seem to take off. Yeah, just I can't get that working, guys. Oh dear, dear, dear. So I don't know what the problem is there. And I can't lock on Super Cruise either. It certainly is not working. I don't know why that isn't working. I'm going to get out the ship and get back in it again. Just see if that works. Yeah, because the right stick is working, so there's nothing wrong with the right stick. I just can't get that going at all. It says they're inactive. I can't understand why. You see, I can change those, and they power up, but I can't get these thrusters powering up at all.
Request sent.
Right, so what I've had to do, guys, is I've had to actually call for a shuttle to take me back home. The reason it wasn't working is that I don't seem to have any thrusters turned on in the ship, which means I can't take off. But the problem is I can't turn them on either. Can't seem to turn these thrusters on in the ship. So it's a very, very strange thing what's happening. Can't understand it at all. So I'm having to leave the ship there and get back to the to Chamberlain's Rest. So no idea what's gone off there, guys, whatsoever. It seems a very peculiar thing. I've never had it before. I can turn everything else off and on, and everything like that, but just can't seem to get these thrusters turned on. It's really, really peculiar. So no idea what's happening there at all. But hopefully we can get back and get these things traded in. I thought at first when I saw the shuttle service, I thought, why would you ever use that? And here I am having to use it. It's quite weird. So hopefully we shouldn't be too long getting back.
Apex 857 ready for docking. Just let me know. Prepare for landing.
Not bad though, to come and pick me up and take me back all that way for 100 credits. Not bad at all. Cheaper than a taxi. Come on, come on, come on. I want to go and see if I can trade this data in, if I've got any, that is.
Stay safe out there.
Right, let's disembark and go and see what's happened here. Otherwise this video has been a total waste of time. although I suppose I've got other videos worth of getting back to my ship and trying to sort it out. Yes, let's go to concourse. Let's get up there. Come on, come on, come on. Do. Come on. Right, now the other thing is I'm not quite sure where I said all this stuff, to be honest.
Welcome to Apex.
No, that's the shuttle.
Come back whenever you're ready.
What's this one? Frontline Solutions. I'm not sure it's this one, is it?
Sorry, I've got no postings available at.
No,
Just
combat
remember, the
bonds. That's
police
not
never
what we
laugh.
want. Oh, I know where it is. I know where it is. It's this. It's this place over here, isn't it? Genomics. That's where I want. Right.
Yes?
Moment of truth.
I hope you have some organic data worth sharing. Our researchers always welcome fresh data.
Ah. Sell. I have.
Anything else?
I've managed it, guys. Oh, thank goodness for that. Thank goodness for that. Let's just go and double check because I don't quite believe it. Unless there's any way of me checking, I can't. Still trying to get, as I said, trying to get used to all this really. Transactions, would it be in there? No. Commander, yes, there we go. Balance, right. 15,770,600. Fantastic. So there you go, guys. I managed it in the end. Lord knows what's the problem with this ship. I have no idea. As I said, the thrusters just didn't have. I just couldn't turn them on. They weren't. There was no power going to them, and I couldn't turn them on either. It just wouldn't work. So I've no idea what happened there, guys. But anyway, at least we're back here. We can buy another ship and we have managed to get our 15 million. So anyway, that's how to get a good few £1,000,000 as a new commander on Elite Dangerous Odyssey. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. We will catch you on the next one. Please remember to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. And yeah, we will see you later. Bye for now.